Janae with Palin Projects here, and in this video we're going to be talking pepper varieties. We're getting close to seed starting season and even closer for my hot peppers. If you didn't know, hot peppers need to be started way earlier than your regular sweet peppers. They tend to take a little bit longer, and it's something that I'm trying out this year. I have grown hot peppers in the past just fine, but some of my hotter varieties haven't done as well. So I'm gonna try and start these hotter peppers about 2 to 4 weeks prior to my sweet peppers and just my regular, like, more muted peppers. But in this video, we're gonna talk everything pepper and the varieties that I'm using and how I plant them out. So let's get into the varieties first. Up first, we're gonna go with the bell peppers. I do have a couple varieties of bell peppers. To be completely honest, I don't know how many varieties I'm gonna grow. I know I'm gonna grow at least 3. Hey Dubs. Dubs is wanting to play with her ducky. Anywho, I'm gonna grow at least 3, but I wanna try and see if I can get all of the colors this year. I typically only get green because we don't have a long enough growing season, but maybe if I think I got a couple reds. But maybe if I grow a couple different varieties, I won't feel as, I won't feel the need to pick all of the green peppers of my colorful peppers in order to do what I want to do with my garden. So a couple of my recipes do require bell peppers. I have said in the past that I am allergic to bell peppers to a certain point. I don't go into like anaphylactic shock or anything like that. It just makes my tummy upset. I will grow bell peppers, like I said, because a couple of my recipes do require bell peppers. I don't know what it is, but when I pickle the peppers, specifically when I make this relish recipe, I don't know if it's just not enough in it to make my stomach upset, or if it's like the actual like pickling process that transforms the peppers enough to not make me have that allergic reaction. Also, I've noticed in salsas and stuff, which it probably could be, I typically use different peppers in my salsa than bells. But in the salsas, I don't typically notice an aversion to bell peppers if there is bell peppers in the recipe. Like I said, I have substituted out my bells in the past for like peppers-ish or like approved substitutions. I have not done that in the relish. And I don't mess with the relish recipe because it is my grandma's recipe. So that's the reason why I'm growing peppers this year, bell peppers in particular. The other reason is I like growing plants and I like sharing them. And a couple of my family and friends have said that they would like bell peppers. So I probably will grow, yeah, I don't know. We'll see how many varieties of peppers I grow. These are the varieties that I have currently on hand and slated to grow. So first and foremost, YOLO Wonder Ball. It is a sweet pepper. All of the bell peppers are sweet that I have. It's designed for warmer climates. I am not in a warm climate, so we'll see how this one does. Produces large, thick-walled, blocky fruit and starts to green and turn red once ripe. One plant will produce more than enough. So we'll see about that one. I probably will grow a couple just to see the production of it because I haven't grown that one before. The next one is kind of like a colored mix. Sweet pepper. I've grown the kaleidoscope. I haven't grown the other one before. The kaleidoscope did pretty good for me. Oh, I lied. I have grown the other one before. The other one is treated, so I don't know what the germination rate is going to be because these are back into 2022. We'll see. We'll still start them and see how they grow. They did great for me. I didn't get all of the pretty colors, which was sad. I got green and red, I think. Not too shabby though. we'll see on those. These next two I have grown both of them, the Keystone Resistant and the California Wonders. They both did really good, and I got both red and green from them. 3 inches long on this one, fruit size is a 4x4. I did see the difference in fruit size as well. They're really both great varieties. This one is an 1892 or a 1928. Whoa. 1928 variety, and it's widely adaptable. It's a standard go-to bell pepper, blocky 4-lobed stuffing pepper. So pretty good. I'll grow that one again. And then the Keystone is wonderful for stuffing, grilling, and tossing up in salads. Massive peppers, they are absolutely massive too. And they're bigger than a softball, which I would definitely say that they're definitely bigger. This variety is really great. Like I said, I won't be doing the fresh eating. My family can eat them, I just can't. So we'll probably toss them in some recipes and whatnot, and I'll just kind of section my food off so that they can enjoy them. Last but not least, in past videos I've said that I'm in conjunction with my daughter, we're growing a purple flower bed. I'm leaving it up to her, and so I got her a whole bunch of seeds this year. This is one of them. So it's the lilac bell pepper. It's supposedly stunning, and it's a unique variety that stands out. It has very vibrant lilac purple hue, and it's an eye-catching pepper that adds a pop of color to any dish. Its crunchy texture and delightful taste elevates the culinary experience. Yeah, just overall something that I thought would be fun in her garden bed. So definitely we'll be growing a couple of those. My mom's favorite color is purple as well, so I'll be giving her a couple of both, probably lilac and Keystone, because she cans the relish recipe as well. So I want to make sure that she gets a couple different variety of bell pepper. Next up are my sweet varieties. I have a couple different sweet varieties here. Red Corno di Toro. It's an Italian sweet, grown for being the pepper of choice for roasted peppers. A lot of these I'm not sure if I'm allergic to. I've tried other peppers, like I've said in the past, and I'm not allergic to them. It's solely been the bell peppers. So for roasting, I wanted to try these bad boys. Pepperoncinis, love pepperoncinis. I pickle the pepperoncinis all the time. They're great. It is definitely a must-have in my garden. 2 to 5 inch long fruit, medium heat, and you know, the peppers will go from pink to red when they reach full maturity, which they do. Great, great producer. Love pepperoncinis. Sweet bananas. I've pickled these in the past. I probably won't grow a ton, but they're great to top pizzas, salads, and sandwiches. This is a new variety. Let's see. We'll do the large red cherries next because this is not a new variety. These are great as well. They're a great little stuffer tomato, or pepper, sorry, pepper. And they resemble cherries. These were pretty big when we picked them. And they produce between 70 to 80 peppers a plant, and they make a really satisfying like pop when you harvest them as well. It's a great variety. So these next ones are new peppers to me that I haven't grown before. I don't even know how to pronounce that first one, but yellow piquillo pepper. Native to Brazil, brightly colored, pointed fruits have a tart flavor with slight smoky heat. These peppers can be eaten raw or cooked, but are usually pickled to bring out their flavor. I plan on pickling these and using them as like a side dish or whatnot. Pretty excited for those. Yellow Corno di Toro. It's an Italian grilling pepper. Again, this is one that I want to try and grow just for my sake, to see if I'm allergic to it, to have like on fajitas and to grill and whatnot. Has more of a citrus tang to its mild flavor. Sweet, thick-walled, and flavorful full with plants that are extremely productive. So excited for that one. Last but not least, for the sweet peppers is the cubanelle. It's an Italian frying pepper. It's great for soups, salads, and grilling. Peppers are sweet, red in color when fully ripe, but far from the average bell pepper. So again, this is one that I can substitute for the bell pepper. I don't know if it being like a cousin to the bell pepper, if I'm allergic or not, but I want to try it. Next up are like my medium hot-ish peppers. Mulatto. There we go. It has very like depthful flavors, prune-like, smoky, making it unique. And it's more of like a poblano, I guess. So excited for that. Shishito. I've heard that these are great for like grilling and pickled. So I'm gonna be trying that out. Tabasco, I want to try for, this says it's super hot. Maybe this should go in my hot pile. Probably should go in my hot pile. We'll get back to that one. Pumpkin spice. Look at the color on that pumpkin spice jalapeno. Isn't that just gorgeous? 2 feet tall plant produces about 2 to 3 times in a season. So I'm growing a couple different varieties of jalapenos this year. And I want to try out the taste of like the pumpkin spice compared to some of these other ones. And then just seeing productivity and then whittling down the varieties in order to maximize my space. So this is another jalapeno. It's a tam. It's a remarkable pepper known for its moderate heat, distinct flavor profile, mild heat compared to the traditional jalapenos, and is great in salsa, sauces, and stews. So pretty excited to try that one. The next 2 are just regular jalapenos. I have an early jalapeno and a regular jalapeno. 3-inch tall fruits, prolific producers. Both of these are great. The early jalapeno is what I grew last time, and they were great, and they worked great frozen as well. So excited to do both of those. Anaheims, cultivated in Anaheim, California, and let's see, mature to a deep red if left on the plant. Popular for salsa, salads, frying, and pickling. So, yeah, I wanted these for pretty much my salsa. We'll try them frying and cooking as well. So, last but not least is the Sugar Rush Peach. I've talked about this in a couple of my other videos. It's one of the new varieties this year for me. It's packed with super sweet tropical flavor, and seeds bring a smoky, complex heat. So it's a long peach colored fruit. Pretty excited for that. Again, pickling and fresh eating with those. These aren't necessarily like hot peppers, but I wanted to put them in between my hot and my really hot peppers because they, I'm gonna call them my nada series. I have habanadas. So it's a habanero, but without the heat. So you get the flavor of the habanero, but not the heat profile. 2 to 3 inch long, wrinkly fruits, ideal for snacking, cooking, and adding to salads. Just wanted to try them out, see how they do. I'm not like a super big hot person. So we'll see. It would be kind of fun to get the profile of the habanero and do like a not hot sauce, if that makes sense. And then jalapenos. I get these so that, again, like my kids and my family members who aren't hot individuals, they don't enjoy the heat of peppers, they can still enjoy the flavor of the jalapeno. And I'll mix this in. I have a really good like bread recipe that I use jalapenos on, and I will mix like a couple hot jalapenos in with my jalapenos, and it gives like the perfect level of spice so that it's not too spicy for my kids and my other family members. but you still get that jalapeno flavor. They're actually quite delicious. I was very, very surprised. I did not think that they were going to work as well as they did, and they're very good. So last but not least are my hot peppers. I want to try and pickle and make hot sauces this year. I have a couple friends who enjoy like super hot things, and so more looking at doing a lot of hot sauce for like Christmas gifts, and then pickling, because I have some ones that I think will be really great in pickling. Adding a little bit of heat to some salsa recipes, and then also again replenishing my pantry stock of herbs and whatnot, and making like hot powders. I do like a cayenne powder for like chili and stuff like that. So just, you know, trying a couple things out this year. First up, the Tabasco. This is one that I'm going to use for hot sauces. It produces high yields, tiny orange yellow peppers that pack a kick. Perfect in small container gardens due to the petite size of the plants. Now, I probably will put this on my patio. I probably will put it in a hanging basket because I don't want my kids to get into a hot pepper by accident. The next, I kind of went a little crazy this year. I have 3 varieties of cayennes. These will be used to replenish my pantry stock along with just eating and whatnot. But purple, because again, my family likes purple. I will keep this away from my daughter though, and it won't go into our purple garden bed. I just thought it would be kind of fun to have. Orange. This one, it says it's really good as a dried as a powder spice or tossed in stir fries, which again is what I'm mainly looking at doing. And then just your typical red cayenne. 6 inches long. These produced really well for me a couple years ago. So looking forward to having those back. Chile de Arbol. It's a Spanish variety. It's about 6 times hotter than a jalapeno, which is hot. Dry it to use as an herb. It has like wood-like stems. Coat with a bit of oil to get the smoky and nutty flavor from the pepper. This is a popular ingredient for salsa making. So I plan on making a hot salsa this year, and I'll put that in it. Hungarian hot yellow wax pepper produces much like a banana pepper, banana shaped peppers. They will turn orange as the spiciness escalates, and they're popular choice for canning and pickling. So I think that'll be fun to do. Serranos, I've grown these in the past. I've put them in my salsas. They give a nice pop of heat to the salsa. And they're just great for eating. I tend to separate what I put these in away from what I give my kids, because they are a little bit on the spicier side, but not too spicy. Lemon drops. Fruit grows to about 2 inches long and dries well. Extremely rare to find outside of South America, and it's heat tolerant, giving it the ability to produce high numbers of fruit throughout the heat in summer. I don't have a lot of heat, but I thought it would be interesting to try this this flavor. It's spicy and tangy. Lemony flavor and aroma. So pretty cool there. Thai chili. I'm missing a pepper. I'll have to go find a pepper, but hold on. Thai chili, 1 to 3 inch length for the fruit, bright red or green color. They add a potent kick to dishes. They're compact plants, and they make great for stir fry, soups, and sauces. I didn't order this one. This one came in a package, but this is like hot. I don't even Jolokia. Plants will produce large amounts of medium-sized cone-shaped peppers that will begin green, then turn slowly to brown, then to bright red. These peppers have smoky and floral notes and are known for Indian cuisine where the pepper originated. So I'm excited to try that and try out some Indian cuisine, because we've been trying to, you know, branch outside of our normal for dinners. The next two are habaneros, red variety. Whoop, there we go. Red variety and the Caribbean orange. I've struggled with habaneros. My brother was able to grow the habaneros really well. I've just struggled with it pretty significantly. And so these, the hot varieties are what I'm gonna start here pretty soon. And I think it'll help the habaneros pretty significantly to start them a little bit sooner. But 3 to 4 centimeter long fruits, heavy yields of tiny peppers, and the heat intensifies as they mature. So going to try and use these for making hot sauces. So I have a pepper in particular that isn't here. Let me go and find that first. I actually found two. I forgot that I had the one. The one is another jalapeno. It's the lemon spice. Back crossing techniques was used when breeding this variety. It results in an extra spicy, super eye-catching fruit, ornamental and extremely prolific, well adapted to the hot, dry New Mexican climate. So yeah, I thought that this would be a good addition to my cowboy candies as well. So lemon spice jalapeno, and then last but not least, something that I am very much looking forward to and wanting to use quite a bit this year. So I'll probably plant quite a few of these. I've talked about it in past videos, but the Oros con Pollo pepper. It's a Cuban seasoning pepper, resembles habanero, but remove the seeds and there's no heat, just delicious flavor. So when we go to Mexican restaurants, this is like my dish, and I've been trying to replicate it, and I haven't been successful, but I think this will up my game. So pretty excited to start these and to try these out. Like I said, hot with the seeds in them, take the seeds out, and it's not a hot dish when I get it at the restaurants. So we'll see how it goes. That's my 2025 pepper varieties. Like I said, I have a lot of varieties here. In the past videos, I said I have about enough room for, I think, 25 peppers in my garden space, like specifically like my production garden space. I do plan on planting a couple of these on the patio and in and around the backyard. I'll probably do that with more of the sweet peppers because I really don't want my kids getting into the hot peppers without knowing that they're a hot pepper. So I'll probably like section off a bed and just be like caution tape around. The cat just took off and the corgi took off after him. Anywho, I'll section off a portion of a bed and then just make it known that that's the hot pepper area. I would really hate for my girls to bite into like a habanero or something unsuspecting. It could actually probably hurt them. So section those off, get those away from where the kids are. It's just so that we don't have any like accidents with, you know, the cayennes or the habaneros or whatnot. So some tips and tricks. Like I said, the hot peppers I'm going to be starting here pretty soon. They do take a little bit longer to grow and get going. And that's definitely what I've seen in the past. They do require hot. So don't plant them in a sunny location or a shady location. They require a lot of sun, a lot of heat. So I tend to plant these on their own, full sun, as much sun as that they can get, especially in my climate since I'm in the upper north. I really have to like focus on getting these into an area that they can have enough sun to grow. I've also tooled with the idea of when I do plant them out, putting them under my super secret little tiny greenhouses, aka a milk jug, to kind of just make sure that they get the heat and whatnot that they need. I haven't done that yet, but I do plan on doing that this year. I think that's going to be a huge game changer in my hot pepper game. Also, I don't tend to plant out peppers unless my nights are above 65 degrees. I've had a lot of family and friends say that like even bell peppers, the sweet peppers and whatnot, they just can't get them to grow. And I've been successful, or when I've been successful, it's when I have not put them outside when the nights were under 65 degrees. Like tomatoes can pretty much handle it. Brassicas definitely can handle it. I really saw a difference though when I waited just, a couple weeks to make sure that that nighttime temperature was above that 65 degrees. And then my peppers just took off. I mean, they just produced phenomenally. So I'll be holding true to that rule again this year, along with my little, my tiny greenhouses that I plan to put over my pepper seedlings as well, to hopefully, again, kind of trap in that temperature and make sure that they don't shock as bad. Peppers have always been, like growing up, we didn't grow peppers because they were so finicky. I really feel like I've gotten the hang of it in the last couple of years and just following just a few rules. They are very frost tender as well. And so, even, goodness, Shelby, we've gotten snow on the 4th of July before. And so, I've really had to watch my temperatures when growing peppers and making sure that they get covered, or whatever the case is. I've really had to baby peppers, and so it's not necessarily an easy plant for me to grow. It's not a plant and forget it. It's something that I have to constantly watch if I want peppers in my garden, which I do. I like the flavor of them. I like having jalapenos. I like having the serranos and whatnot. And then obviously to make my grandma's relish recipe, I definitely need the bell peppers in my garden. So even though I'm allergic. So, but yeah, anywho, those are my 2025 varieties and a couple helpful tips and tricks to grow said peppers. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to put them below, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks everyone. Bye.